Hey, Drag, if you're tired of dragons breathing down your neck, I've got something for you to do with a slimmer chance of death. Yours truly dug up a bit of dirt on a grave in Deshaun. Turns out there's an Akaviri soldier buried in the Siltrine Sanitary Mortuary. Not sure what they did, turn a place in a dark elf crypt. Being Dragon Guard, it was probably something big. Names match a Dragon Guard roster we got. Can't be that many Akaviris stuffed in the corpse garden, right? How about you see if those dark elves buried them with honors? Bring any Dragon Guard relics you find back here. And bring me some rum while you're out. I get bleary after a while, and a tipple helps clear the fog. Place used to be a respectable ancestor tomb for dark elf houses, but something took a turn for the worse in recent years, because it's abandoned and crawling with the undead. Now locals just call it the Corpse Garden. Cheery, right? You know how maudlin dark elves get. One of them is probably using it to practice their necromancy. Nothing a Dragon Guard ought to have trouble with. You find that Akaviri kicking around again, try not to bang up the goods.
We're part of the Dragon Guard, Elia. It's not stealing.
I think we should ask before putting them on.
But they look so good on you. Look what we found, Walker. Zaji has to say, the Dragon Guard certainly has style, though this one did decide to make a few alterations. Now, what's our next move? What does our dragon friend have up his scaly sleeve? A missing dragon, huh? Then you'll want to head to Kenarthi's Breath Temple. The priests there can find all sorts of things, if your cause is just. I'm certain they wouldn't mind helping the noble Dragon Guard defeat a great evil. South of Black Heights, Zaji's childhood village. Just follow the ringing of the bells, yes? You can't miss it. Zaji will meet you there? Yes, of course. This one is your resident expert, after all. He just did not realize that his first Dragon Guard mission would take him back to Black Heights. He hasn't visited since... well, he has never visited. The only thing remarkable about Black Heights is just how unremarkable it is. Nothing ever happens there. The villagers paint the wall of life. The priests pray to Kenarthi for guidance. It's all very, very dull. A big mural. The villagers each add to it before they die, preserving their stories for generations to come. Zaji remembers staring at it when he was a Jakajit. The stories of this one's ancestors made Zaji think... That's it. Merchants, weavers, fishers, and farmers, there were now stories of heroes, no glorious tales of adventure. All Zaji saw in that mural was a life too dull to contemplate. And so, this one ran away and never looked back. Kenarthi is the goddess of the winds. She guides the Khajiit, ensuring our ships reach safe harbor and our souls find the sands behind the stars. With Kenarthi's power, the priests can guide us to what we seek. Something to do with the bells, Zaji thinks. He has never seen the ritual, of course. It is only performed in times of dire need, such as when a group of brave Dragon Guard must find a dragon, yes?
You're traveling with Zaji? Then I'm going to. I wouldn't want him to get into any trouble now that he's an official member of the Dragon Guard.
It's settled. To Black Heights.
And I'm coming with you.
What? You don't trust Zaji to handle this?
Not in the slightest.
Damn lizards. Jizbari will make them pay. The people of Elsewhere cry out, why do these dragons plague us so? The answer is simple, because we have not killed them yet. You stand ready to hunt these creatures, yes? Dragons sail across Elsewhere, burning everything in their wake. Most run and hide. We do not. But to kill a thing, we must catch it first, yes? Only a fool would chase them on the wing. No, we must hunt them where they feed. Track the beasts to their hunting grounds. There, they grow fat and lazy. In that moment of weakness, gather your allies and slay them. A simple task, but a grave one. The dragons must die, Walker. Will you do this for the Every moment we spend conversing brings greater chaos to Elsewhere. Enough talk. Go! Remind those dragons why they should fear us. Yes, the others busy themselves with dusty old tomes and fancy rituals. Feh! Jizbari has no stomach for that foolishness. Did we come to this place to talk or to make war? This one says, get on with it. Jizbari saw the beasts up close. Just after they erupted from Kunzari's trap, they savaged the surrounding hunting grounds. Killed hundreds of hunters as well. This one's nephews burned like kindling in the first days of the disaster. Not as sorry as the dragons will be, Walker. Jizbari studied them from a distance for many long days and nights. Now, this one knows their habits, their weaknesses. Some see them as gods. This one sees only quarry.
Always worth stocking up. What am I going to tell my uncle? His moon sugar, his guard, even my cat. All lost.
Roll out of there!
Here we are! Kenathi's Breath Temple, home to sweet winds and pleasant chimes.
Zaji, I don't like your tone. Is there something you're not telling us?
Well, this one may not have left home on the best of terms.
Oh, I'm sorry, Zaji. I didn't mean to pry. Do you want to wait outside?
Lovely, Aelia. Your words are as a soothing balm. With you by Zaji's side, he can do anything. Let's venture forth.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Mother, it's been so long.
Out! Out of this temple! You disrespect Kenarthi with your very presence.
Please, this is important. We're trying to save all of Elsewhere.
Then this one will speak with your companions. As for you, out!
Zaji will, wait outside.
Zaji claims you seek to save Elsewhere, yes? Dedali doesn't believe anything that comes out of that insolent cop's mouth. But you should not be judged for his failings. Why have you come here? A noble quest. Unfortunately, this temple will be of little help. We lost one of our sacred temple bells many years ago. We have not been able to call upon Kenarthi's guidance ever since. Dedali's Jekozit of a son stole it. That is why Zaji is no longer welcome in this temple. Still, Kenarthi shows grace in all things, even betrayal. If you find the bell and return it, this one will search for your dragon. Once you return the bell, Dedali will call the winds of Kenarthi to lead you to what you seek. Should all go well, they will take you to this dragon. Why Zaji would perform such sacrilege is beyond this one's wisdom. It wasn't that Dedali was surprised he left. Anyone could see his paws itched for travel, but to steal from our holy temple? Dedali did not become clan mother of Black Heights for holding a grudge. Anyone who seeks to help Elsewhere against these terrible dragons deserves our aid, even if it means dealing with Dedali's traitorous son. This is a place of worship, dedicated to Kenarthi, goddess of the winds. She fills Gariti sails and guides our ships to safe harbor. She carries the souls of the departed to the sands behind the stars and leads our heroes to glory. We pray to Kenarthi to share her knowledge, for all of Tamriel feels the caress of her winds. We train to hear her words in the ringing of our sacred bells. Through them, we can find that which is lost. So you must get Zaji to return the bell.
I can't believe Zaji would steal a bell from his own people. I knew he was a smuggler, but I thought he had a sense of honor. You go and find the bell. I'll try to smooth things over with Clan Mother Tudali in the meantime.
You would think a life devoted to the divines would make Mother a bit more forgiving. Well, what did she say? Zaji had trouble hearing your conversation from the other side of the gate. Stole? That is not the exact word Zaji would use. Regardless, returning it would be tricky. To purchase the perfect pounce, Zaji sold the bell to the Skooma Lord, Bahazar the Bull. Said trade involved certain promises. Zaji happened to mention that the bell could be used to find things, which is entirely true. Of course, this one had no idea how to use the bell in that way. Bahazar was not pleased when he learned this. Murderously so. Zaji has made a point to keep track of Bahazar's movements to avoid a confrontation. For example, he currently hides out in Moonlit Cove. If we want the bell, we'll have to sneak in and steal it back. Moonlit Cove is just south of here, right on the coast. A beautiful place to visit, if you ignore the skooma dealers and the pirates skulking about. In Zaji's defense, he stole a lot of things that night. Besides, how was he supposed to know the bell was so important? The temple has so many, he just thought Mother would replace it. So Mother claims, but how special can one tiny bell be? Zaji thinks she just wants to punish him, make him run all over Southern Elsewhere to prove how sorry he is. And he will, for the Dragon Guard, but that doesn't mean he will like it. The cove's waters are filled with moonlight. Many go to drink from its waters, for its holy properties, you understand. At least they used to. Now a skooma lord has taken over, laying claim to the sacred water and attacking anyone who enters. Ugh. Bazahar has some harebrained scheme. Probably thinks the moonlit water can be used to make more potent moon sugar, which in turn could make more potent skooma. But what does Zaji know about skooma? Less than you might think, yes. No idea. Zaji knows he's there, somewhere, but Zaji has never gone in for a closer look. We'll just have to do what Zaji does best. Improvise!
You could craft something nice with that.
What am I going to tell my uncle? His moon sugar, his guard, even my cat. All lost.
Good eye. Stay ready. Never know what else might be headed our way.
Moons. What could wash away the stench of such soured sugar? Stay back, stranger. The shrines are shuttered and the sea waters stagnant and squalid. Or are you part of the Syndicate, here to savage the Moonlit Cove? Yes, sacrilegious smugglers and sugar-tooths. They came in their skiffs and turned our sacred shrines into skooma stills. Now the waters stink of their scummy stock. Shaveskins, the lot of them. Should our shrines stay soiled, the sojourners who seek sanctification here will steep in soured skooma. Shazar shudders to surmise what sickness spawns from these suspect waters. It must be expelled. Srendar sends me a saint. To sanctify the shoal, you must seek the sacred shrines inside the Moonlit Cove and sip from their source. Swallowing the sacramental waters will suffuse you with their sanctity and the skooma. Then we send it out to sea. To strip the sacred sugar suspended in the shoal's shallows. All the light Joan and Jode shines upon the sea surges into this cove and mixes with the spring waters spilling from our shrines and settles on the shore, ensnaring the moonlight within. Assuredly, it sparkles like strands of sapphires sailing on the tide. Before the cove was spoiled by these scoundrels, soaking in the sweet waters brought Khajiit perfect serenity. Now the spoiled waters stir only sickness and insanity. Shazar has heard screaming and shouting from within the cove. The senseless shrieking of sugar-tooths whipped into hysteria. The skooma these sinners swill stinks of unsavory scum. Surely, though Shazar slogged many days across the scorch to soak here, so the stench may stem from him. Steady, sleek one. The sparkling waters streaming from the shrines are sacred. Their spiritual strength will safeguard you and allow you to sanctify the shoal once more. Shazar is seldom mistaken. Come! Zaji used to explore this place as a cub. He'll sniff out where Bazahar is hiding.
Better luck next time. Oh, wait. Give him a fight.
You won't take me!
That will teach them not to cross us. That's it.
Your blood will be in the next batch.
Huh. Easy. than us?
Nobody.
Better luck next time. Oh, wait. Let's see what you're made of. Let's see what you're made of.
Even sugar.
And down they go.
Ugh, that stench. This must be where Bazahar's hiding. Come, Walker. Let's talk. Bazahar's stench is unmistakable. He's locked himself in this chamber. Probably has his loot nearby too. Hopefully, that includes the bell. We just have to figure out how to get inside. When Zaji lived here, he used this cove to get away from Mother's constant nagging. It was also a good spot to bring the lovely sweetmeats, yes? Back in the day, Zaji even snagged a key to the back chambers from a sleeping moon priest. It wasn't his hideout then, but yes. Well, no. Zaji knows where he left it though. Come, Walker. Zaji has a lockbox hidden nearby. That ladder, it should be here somewhere.
You want to die? Fine.
See that alcove up ahead? It was Zaji's secret spot when the cove contained less Bazahar. That's where you'll find the key. Huh. The ladder this one used is missing. Oh, if only we had... Wait! Zaji has something that will help! This grappling bow. Zaji found it in the sanctum before we left for Black Heights. He thought it might come in handy. Looks simple enough to use. Just aim and pull the trigger. Like a crossbow, yes? Then the rope propels you upward. More tips, more tips. There is a grapple point on the edge of some nearby scaffolding. Aim for that and let the bow do all the work. Remember, look for a lockbox. That's where young Zaji stored his most precious items. Well, before he acquired the perfect palms. Zaji will keep watch from down here. We only have one grappling bow, yes? Zaji grew bored spending all his time in the temple. All the praying and cleaning and chanting. So, Zaji would come here. He hid away high in an alcove so the moon priest wouldn't find him, and stole a key so he could explore the back rooms. Oh, yes! She screeched and scowled at Zaji's blasphemous disregard of his chores every time he returned home. Eventually, Mother realized the less we saw one another, the better it was for both of us. Zaji left to pursue a life of adventure. The open seas offer far more than a small town such as Black Heights. But this one will admit that his strained relationship with his mother made for a painless parting.
Who's next?
door. Stay upwind of Bazahar. His rotten breath has been known to clear barnacles off a ship's hull. That's him! Bazahar the bull! Go get him, Walker!
You've got some nerve! Come here, you mustarses! We've got intruders! What am I paying you for? Different!
That's it, Five Claw! Show them what for! Look at that! Old Rotmouth actually kept the bell.
Out of there!
Stranger, you're sudden to your skivvies. Have you supped on the shrine's waters? You are looking somewhat sallow. Best not to let the sickening skooma seep in too deeply. Step into the shallows, my squeamish savior, and spit all that poison out to sea. Shazar has never seen such a tsunami of spew. Surely it was a sobering experience. But you've spared Moonlit Cove a similar fate. Srendar's salty tears, yes?
This sanctuary is safe again. Someone will still need to strong on these smugglers into shoving off, but Moonlit Cove will survive. Take this as Shazar's show of support. May Joan and Jode shower you with succor. Shazar soon hopes to shed his soiled clothes and scrub until he sparkles. Then, back to Senshar for another show. Only there, Shazar hopes to be showered in treasures. Just so. A singer, a tale spinner, and a spinner of tales. Shazar regrets that you see him in this sorry state, but his thespian spirit shone through his sloppy appearance. Or his manner of speaking suggested so. Shazar did not cross the sweltering scorch only to spin round and slink back to Senshar like a smitten sench. Since you shored up the situation inside, Shazar suspects the unscrupulous schemers will scatter like skeevers soon enough. Not for some time. The ceremony you perform stirs the sacred source of the shrines and instills the shoal with the same spiritual spotless supply. Their spouts will spray streams of sacramental water to sluice the despoiling skooma out to sea.
Watch it! Took down a dragon. Bet we could make a living doing just that.
What am I going to tell my uncle? His moon sugar, his guard, even my cat. All lost.
Should Zachi go in? Well, of course he should go in. Zachi found the bell, didn't he? We found the bell, Mother. At great risk to life and limb, we heroically fought our way...
Stop bragging and have your friend place the bell on its hook. Tadali wants to look at it. No. This won't do. The bell is tarnished. It can't perform the ritual like this. The dolly was worried about this. Our sacred bells must be cleansed every moon cycle. But the one you returned has been away for many years. We need to perform a purification ritual. If you're willing to lend your aid, this one can walk you through the cleansing ritual process. But you must be quiet and listen to her instructions very carefully. First, we must listen for Kanathi's breath. Not just the wind, mind you, but her holy exhalations.
And how long will that take?
As long as it needs to. Sacred rituals should not be rushed.
We're trying to save elsewhere, Mother. There must be a faster way.
Fine. If you think you can cleanse the bell faster, go ahead. But don't expect this one to help you.
Zaji will own up to that one. He messed up. Mother never did like it when I interrupted her. This one doubts she will be eager to help us now. We'll do what Zaji does best. We'll improvise. The bells are all about ringing, yes? Perhaps if we get them started, they'll figure themselves out. Or something like that. Look, this one spent a great deal of his childhood annoying Mother. It takes a long time for her to calm down once she gets in one of her moods. So, in the meantime, why not try Zaji's way? Alright. Zaji has seen Mother ring the bells 1,000 times. Just press here. Huh. Zaji didn't expect that. Wait! The big bells in this courtyard have the same colored lanterns. Did you see that? Whenever the bells chimed a certain way, a lantern would glow. Now that this one thinks about it, aren't those lanterns on the larger bells as well? Perhaps there's a connection. Of course! Watch the master at work. Try again! Zaji knows you can do it. Did you see that? Whenever the bells chimed a certain... Did you see that? Of course. Watch. One more time. We did it! We cleansed the bell!
Yes, you did a beautiful job. Come, Walker. Speak to Tadali.
Walker? Oh, she means you, my friend.
Zaji's rudeness aside, you cleanse the bell. Tedali will now perform the ritual and find the dragon Yagrandu as promised. And then you and your companions will leave this temple. Yes? Now, Kenarthi only shares what her winds can find. Sights, smells, perhaps even a vague direction if we're lucky. It is up to you to discern a more exact location. Through the sweet winds of Kenarthi and the ringing of the bells, tell us where Yagrandu dwells. The winds journey south, sweeping cliffs of lime, and sink deep in a cave that smells of brine. The brush caused the dragon's might to dissolve within a terrible light.
Time grows short, Hunter. What have you learned? Latvulan's followers swarm the skies. The longer I remain, the greater chance I will be discovered. Tell me, have you found Yagrandu? A large limestone quarry lies to the south. Latvulan and his followers have seized it, though I do not know why. Strange that Yagrandu should be there now. Unlikely. Yagrandu is still bound to me by his oath. He would not join with my greatest enemy. Head to the limestone quarry and search for this mine. I will meet you there. If you encounter Latvulan, do not attempt to fight him. Our alliance ends the moment you die.
Zaji, let Sai Sahan know where we're going. We might need his help.
Of course! This one will heroically play messenger. Zaji does not often say this, but be careful. Yes, the situation does not sound so good.
We should go to this mine and find Yagrandu. It should be just south of here along the coast. I'll meet you there.
Elia seems to have things well in hand, and after our adventure in Moonlit Cove, Zaji thinks it's her turn to shine a bit. This one will meet you back in the sanctum.
What am I going to tell my uncle? His moon sugar, his guard, even my cat. All lost.
Better overstocked than under.
I haven't seen Nephilar, but I don't think he can approach this quarry. The cultists would spot him before he got close. We might be on our own for this one. No sign of the dragons, but there are plenty of cultists. They're mining and keeping watch. This doesn't make any sense. What would a dragon cult want with limestone? The mine's entrance should be west of here. You take the lead.
You asked for it. And down they go.
My master's power is limitless, but you will share it with his devotee. I will die before I bow to you, or your master. Not if you insist.
Lafulan! And the other dragon, is that Yagrandu?
Worthless pests. Deal with them.
With pleasure, my master. young girl. Demonstrate your
He's turning his Yondu into some sort of monster. We have to stop him.
Your sister.
Skill issue.
All of elsewhere will bow to my master. You will serve Latvulan.
You asked for it.
Then in death.
Well, that certainly didn't go as planned. Watch out!
Rest easy, Ma. Your battle is done.
I'll never get used to a dragon landing in front of me.
That is what happens to those who defy Latvulan. He kills them, then forces their corpse to do his bidding. Parklok, what shameful arrogance. Waiting for Latvulan to leave. Had I faced him now, he would have overpowered me. Do not think me proud of such actions, Hunter. Latvulan has somehow increased his power. We are not prepared to fight him just yet. To raise one of my kind takes great skill and greater preparation. Rakajin used the green stone to amplify his necromantic abilities. That stone, it must be why Latvulan's cult has claimed this mine. When Latvulan hears of your victory, he will return to secure this mine. We must return to the Sanctum before that happens. After that, we can decide our next course of action. Latvulan underestimated you, Hunter. He shall not do so again.
You there! Are you a courier from Artisan's Craftsworks in Mormont?
Finally, some quiet. Been on the lookout for that.
Heard the rumors? Sai Sahan, sailing with a crew of smugglers.
Aye, and I'm the daughter of Debella.
There's nothing you could have done.
I know. I just wished we'd gotten there sooner.
What took you? Feels like I've been sitting... Whew. Guess the Dark Elves did bury them with it. You just been lugging it around like that? You're as bad as Zaji. I won't dock you anything for leaving it to me to clean up. Just this once. Here's your pay. Shove off now. I got reading to catch up on. Let's just get into the good bits.
Cheesebari hears rumors that several dragons fell to the Dragon Guard. A true tale, yes? Good. May Namira drag them to the darkness where they belong. Take this as payment, Walker. Just know that more dragons will come. Return tomorrow, yes? Tomorrow's dragons will die as shortly as today's. We'll resume the hunt tomorrow, Walker. You will seek this one out then, yes? Good. Good.
You did well today. Your Grandu may not have joined us, but neither will his corpse become a tool of Latvalon. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. Did you discover anything else? An army of dragons with the means to amplify their power? That doesn't bode well. I do not like that we're going into this fight blind. There's too much we don't know about Latvalon and this cult of his. We need more information. I do. But first, I have something for you. I found it in the Sanctum's treasury. But let's keep this between us. If a certain smuggling crew knew we had a treasury, they'd empty it faster than Zaji can drain a bottle of plum brandy. If we can't outmatch our enemies, we must outwit them. I want you to infiltrate the cult. Learn where their base of operations is located, how large a force they command, and most importantly, what they plan to do next. Aelia believes the cult is recruiting in Senchal. I want you to find a recruiter and join their ranks. As a member of the cult, you'll be privy to a great deal of information. But first, you'll want to speak with General Renmus. If there's cult activity in the city, Renmus should know something about it. I want you to see if he has any leads you can follow. Haley has agreed to get you into the palace. No need to schedule another appointment. When you've learned all you can about the Dragon Cult, return to the Sanctum and report your findings. Training our new Dragon Guard. The Pounce's crew may be the best smugglers in elsewhere, but that doesn't make them dragon hunters. Luckily, I was able to outfit them with weapons and armor from the Sanctum stores. They don't have a choice. Their homeland has been invaded and they want to protect it. I'll do my best to help them, but there's only so much we can accomplish with the limited time we have. There's always hope, my friend. Even in the darkest night, a candle can shine. This is the time to stand against this rage of dragons. Victory isn't certain, but what in life ever is? We have to believe we have a chance, or all is lost. A wise request. Our enemy is Latvalan, a dragon of great power and greater evil. He seeks to destroy Tamriel, but we do not know yet how he plans to do so. We do know that he leads a large cult and has several dragons working with him. They worship Latvalan and seek to help him destroy our ally, Nathalar. One of the cult's prominent members, the necromancer Rakajin, has demonstrated how they use a strange green stone to amplify magic. You saw its power, not I. Did it not allow the necromancer to raise Yagrandu from the dead to attack you? Regardless, you must infiltrate the cult and learn more. Find out what they're up to, why they follow Latvalan.